Hello everyone and welcome back to La Vida Fútbol. My name is Luis Laureano and I'm a UEFA B licensed coach from California, currently living and coaching in Germany. So today's topic is the May update in the football world. And before we get started, today is May 10th and I would like to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. And if you're a mother watching this, happy Mother's Day to you. If you're a male, then make sure to wish your mother or the mothers in your life a happy Mother's Day. So a big appreciation to all the mothers around the world. Okay, and thank you guys for watching if you are watching this. And so before we get started, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so that every time I come out with a new video, you guys are the first to know. And let's begin with the first topic of the day. Today's topic is the update in the football world here in Germany. And first things first, we're going to start with professional football. So that is underway. The Bundesliga is going to start next week. There are games scheduled for Saturday and Sunday. And I think many people are excited for that. But at the same time, there's a lot of worry, because that means that players are now training together. That means that there's gatherings. Obviously, there's going to be broadcasting, photographers. So that's all going to be surrounding a game. So a lot of people are worried whether it's the right thing to do or not. A lot of the players are going to be tested before. And so that's going to be like a regular, on a regular basis, players are going to be tested. Staff are going to be tested. Media is going to be tested, or whoever's going to be involved in the game situation. So all these things are kind of going on at the professional level. And as we take that down, so that's for the first, second, and third league. So those are the three professional levels here in Germany. As we go underneath those levels, so for my age group, I coach the under 17. So for my age group, under 17 boys, we are actually allowed to start training again. But unlike the professional levels, we are not allowed to be playing. Okay, so we have a certain set of rules and regulations that we have to follow, at least here in the state of Lower Saxony. And our regional association kind of put a step-by-step guideline as to what we need to follow in our training sessions. And some of those things include training with only up to 5 players, and trying to maintain a distance between players. So that's 1.5 to 2 meters. And about 6 feet, I guess you can say. And that is part of what you have to think about as a coach in your training. So I spoke to my players via Zoom, and I told them that it is going to be unlikely that we get together in small groups to train, because a lot of my players, they're actually based in parts outside of the training facility. So in order for them to transport to training, it's going to take a bit. So let's say it takes one player 1 hour to get to training, and then to train for perhaps maybe 30-40 minutes and doing exercises that are requiring the players to stay away from each other. It's not going to be a typical training session, and it probably won't be as long as a regular normal training session, right? Because the training sessions, of course, you have a warm-up, you have a technical or tactical portion of your training, and then you have a game. So those are normally the 3 components in a training session. And when you think about what we can do so that players are keeping their distance, really the only thing that you can do is passing, dribbling, and but doing this in lines, keeping everybody separated. And you can't be doing 1v1s, you can't be doing 2v2s, any small group games for that matter, just because that will require players to come in contact. Okay, so that is at the youth level. Of course, that goes state by state, because in the state of Bayern, it is still it's very unlikely that the teams are able to get back together, at least at the youth level. But here in our state, things are getting better, and that is allowing some form of training. So now that's a bit of an update, at least in football terms. So now in coaching terms for football, so what can you do to train? Well, I obviously, as you guys can see, I do videos. So currently I am making 3 training videos per week, and I'm doing that for my players and also for the La Vida Fútbol viewers, so that you guys can also be keeping busy during these times. Okay, so here in our state, the parks have reopened, and this is allowing obviously people to go to playgrounds and parks where you have these little small football courts. And I may make videos for that, so that players can also maybe get some shots in, because as of now I've been making fitness and kind of training sessions that you can do in your backyard, in the comfort of your home. And I think now that the parks are open, I can start making videos for that. So if I can do it, you can do it. I know in different parts of the world there's different rules and regulations that you need to follow, so continue to follow those guidelines, and try to work within those restraints. So now I make 3 videos a week, but I also try to meet with my players on Friday via Zoom as well. And of course, it's not the same, as getting together and doing a fitness program, which it may be possible to do now. But so I don't have currently at this age group. I don't have an assistant coach. But if you have an assistant coach, what some ideas that have been bouncing around have been that so let's say one team has, let's say, 12 players or 15 players, and they have 2 coaches, perhaps even 3, then basically what they'll be doing is that they'll be having 3 different training sessions, each coach with 5 players maximum, still within the guidelines, and but yet everybody training at once. So that's something that you guys can do. You guys can also make videos like the ones that I make. You can share my videos with your players. And if this is a director that's watching this video, then you can share that with your coaches, of course. And essentially trying to keep everybody busy, right? Giving them little challenges and a little task to do. But it's important to stay in contact. It's important to be informed with what's going on with your players. I'm not gonna lie, during the first couple of weeks of this whole quarantine that started back for us March 13th, things were unclear, and I didn't have contact or too much contact with my players for the first couple of weeks. And to be honest, it was actually the right thing to do at the time, because I didn't really want to worry my players about doing exercises, fitness, challenging them to do things that may require them to go outside or to potentially be in contact with other people. So try not to put your players in that type of position. But you should try to get them to stay active, to stay thinking about what they can do. And also on YouTube, FIFA just uploaded multiple videos of past FIFA matches, World Cup matches, I mean. And those have been fun to watch. I've been watching a few. Of course, I have also been busy making the videos, but those replays, or rewinds as they're called on the FIFA YouTube channel, have been very interesting and just exciting to watch some football. But talking about football, again, Bundesliga starting next week. A lot of people are excited. At any given point, that can change. So anyways, it's important just to stay informed. So that's really the May update as of now. Things are improving here in Germany. And obviously that shows a little bit with Bundesliga being able to start again. But we can never be too sure. Things are definitely becoming a little bit more relaxed, but that can also have a big turnaround with what happens in the future. But things are again, better and improving. Therefore, football starting next week. We'll see what happens. We'll see how that continues and how that develops. But as of now, next week there's football, and that's something to be looking forward to. Next week on Sunday, I'll be talking about player development, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so that every time I come out with a new video, you are the first to know. And yeah, stay active. Watch the videos Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are the days that I'm coming out with the training videos. And stay active, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.